Today, I was supposed to tell you people about the Kendall's coefficient of concordance. So how exactly this has to be done, that's what we have to now understand. Here, this Kendall's coefficient of concordance, many a times, suppose there is a drawing competition, or there is extempore speech competition, or there is essay writing competition, or there are many competitions which keep on going. And in these competitions, there might be judges and there are participants. And then you try to find out whether all the judges' ratings are to the same extent or they are different. Now, whenever you want to do this, it is only the Kendall's coefficient of concordance which will come to your help. There will not be any other except the Kendall's coefficient. This is what the statistical technique that is available. So therefore, you use the statistical technique. It is used for assessing agreement among raters, that there are different raters and these raters are rating, and therefore you want to find out whether there is an agreement or there is no agreement. And whenever you are interested in this, then you have to use the Kendall's coefficient of concordance. And here the value will range from 0 to 1. If it is 0, then it means there is no agreement. If it is 1, that means there is perfect agreement. If it is 0.5, that means that some of the judges agree and some of the judges do not agree. So your value must be quite close to 1. If it is towards 1, then it will mean that yes, the agreement is there, it is a strong agreement, and the decision, of course, you can have. And here your data must be on the ordinal scale. If it is on the interval scale or ratio scale, then it may be converted into the ordinal scale, and then you can use, then the data can be analyzed with the help of, then the data can be analyzed with the help of Kendall's coefficient of concordance. And here the value will be represented by W. The Kendall's edge correlation is represented by R, and t-test is represented by small t. Similarly, Kendall's coefficient of concordance will be represented by capital W. So let us have a title, a study of ratings, a study of handwriting ratings, or you can say that a study of handwritings of students of class 4 of public schools of Delhi. And the objective can be to study the agreement among raters, to study the agreement about handwriting to study the agreement about handwriting among raters. Hypothesis is that there is no significant agreement about handwriting about raters. Now you have to decide how many raters you have. There must be minimum 3 raters. You can have as many raters you want. So tell me, how many raters do you want? So how many raters do you want? 5. Okay. Any other participant? 3. Any other participant? 5. Any other? 10. Very good. Any other? Okay. Maximum are saying 5. Okay. We will have 5 raters. And now you tell me on how many points you want them to rate. On 10 points or on more points or less points. So rating scale is on 5 points, 8 points, 9 points, 10 points, what? This is the assumption. This is the assumption is only one. So if you want to have 10, no problem. So let me go to my SPSS. This is my SPSS. And say, I have got the raters or the judges. Judges I have got. Then I have got judges means raters. If you want to use the word raters, I have no problem. Otherwise, if you want to use the word judges, you can use the word judges, no problem at all. Now you want participants. Participant 1. Then participant 2. Participant 3. Participant 4. Participant 5. Participant 6. Participant 7. Participant 8. participant 9. If you want 10, participant 10. If you want more, you can have more, no problem at all. Now we go here. This is my judge 1. This is just 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the participant 1 is being rated, and the rating is up to 10. Maximum is 10 and minimum is 1. So he is rating. Higher the score, the better, the higher the rating. Please remember, if some rater gives 10, another rater gives 5, so 10 is higher than 5. So therefore, let's say, suppose this particular participant, they are giving the another participant, 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 another participant. Now I have entered the data. Now we go. So this is my analyze. I go to my non-parametric statistics. Analyze, I go to my non-parametric statistics. And then I go K-related. And now here you can say Kendall's W. So I click it here and I do not click this. And I shift all these participants rating on this side. Because these are the participants whose ranks I have got. So now this is the statistics I don't want. So go ahead. And now I have already highlighted Kendall's. Now you can see the Kendall's tau is 0.519, or you can say 0.52, because 0.519, I can say 0.52. That means it is the average agreement. It's not a very strong agreement. Okay, and of course, there is a difference in the agreement, because the Kendall's W is 0.59, which means average agreement. That means there are people who differ in their ratings, and that is also clear from the chi-square. So therefore, how do we do? we have to use if you want to find out the ratings among the agreement among the raters. When you have a competition, let us say there is a dance competition. Sunita, you are having a dance competition and you have the 5 judges and you want to give the prize. So therefore, you have to find out the agreement among the judges. So this is to be used in this particular situation. Okay? Or, for example, there are 10 copies and each copy is checked by each of the examiner. You have, let us say, 6 examiners and there are 10 copies. So examiner number 1, examiner number 2, examiner number 3, 4, 5, 6, all of them are giving the marks out of whatever is the number that you decide. And then on the basis of that, you can find out the ranks. Okay. So therefore, this is where you have to use. Yes, in the Rafi, you can use it when you are constructing the tool. So inter-observer reliability, if you want, then you can find out the agreement, you can use it. In though I am giving example from education only. I am not giving example from outside. I have the handwritings and these handwritings are being rated. So it is example from education, it's not from science. Another example is if there is a educational psychology paper and there are 20 people and let's say there are 6 examiners, each examiner is evaluating each of the answer sheet. So if you have 20 people, so I am also evaluating 20 people. Sunita is also evaluating 20 people. Indu is also evaluating 20 people. And all of us giving marks out of 50. Now, once we have the marks, can I convert the marks into the ranks or not? Indu, can marks be converted into, that's all. If you convert into the ranks, this system will convert. You need not to do it. The SPSS will convert. Or you want to convert, you can convert, no problem. And then you can use the Kendall's coefficient of concordance. That whether the 6 examiners, to what extent they agree. And that is why you might have seen many a times in the examination that when the result comes, then some of the students, they apply for reevaluation. Why? They apply for reevaluation because they think they should have got more marks. Then they give it to another examiner. And whatever the marks this examiner gives, then the same marks are given to the student. And many a times you will find the first examiner marks were different and second was different. So there was no agreement. But the student will get the marks. So therefore, these things you can use during competition. Essay writing competition, dance competition, it may be extempore speech competition, or it may be any other competition. So you can do it, absolutely no problem. Okay. And because participant 1 was given the rank by the 5 people. So you can find out the mean rank. Acharya, there is nothing in equivalent in parametric. Kishore, it is applicable wherever you have a quantitative data, whether it is survey or it is any other one. No problem, you can use it. Perfectly correct, nothing wrong in that. You cannot use it in historical research. You can't use it in philosophical research. But survey research, the answer is yes, you can use it. Okay. So therefore, no Indo, face validity is a different one. If you want to understand, I will be taking my another webinar where I will be having this. So therefore, you can ask Dr. Gupta and he will tell you, and if you want to arrange, you can arrange. Absolutely no problem. Kishore, in survey research, if you have 400 people, then what is the problem? You have to collect the data from the 400 people. Or the judges have to rate 400 people. They will rate. What is the problem? There's no problem. See, many times in the interview, these days they do not ask many people to come for the interview, but there are 400 people and there are 5 experts. Let interview continue for 10 days, 15 days, it doesn't matter. And then you can have the ratings. Perfectly correct. So Kishore, it can be done. Because if there are people, they have applied for the job and you have the experts. Okay. So therefore, if these experts, they have to judge, then they will judge and there will be the rating and then you can find out, decide, no problem at all. So you can have no problem. Is it all right, Kishore? Kishore, is it all right or not? Indo, I do not know, you are not seems to be understanding. In education, we have competitions in school as well as in the universities. And in competition, there are many participants. And you have the judges. And these judges will rate and you have to find out the agreement. So you can use it. What is the problem? We can use in education. Okay, so if this is the ranks, and this is my Kendall's W. So let us see, I will make the table. And I have the 10. So the first is the mean rank is mean rank is 7.10. Another is 7.60. Another is 6.50. another is 6.20, another is 2.20, another is 5.00, another is 3.90, another is 8.70, another is 2.90, another is 4.90. So you can see that this person, it is 2.20, is 7.10, 7.6. They are quite close, but this is too far away. So therefore, and here my Kendall says 0.519, so I'll say 0.52. So let me go to my now this is my objective. And here I will say 4.19. So I'll say 4.20. Here agreement about handwriting among raters. Agreement about handwriting among raters or judges. The 20th objective was to study the agreement about handwriting among raters. The data were analyzed with the help of Kendall's coefficient of concordance. With the help of Kendall's coefficient of concordance, and the results are given in table 4.21. Now here it is, table 4.21. Here I say insert a table . So here is participant, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And here you have your mean ranks. And here is your W value. And now here it was 7.10, 7.60, 6.50, 6.20, 2.20, 5.00, then 3.90, then 8.70, 2.90, and then it is 4.90. And the value is 0.5. Participant wise. Participant wise mean ranks of handwritings among writers, agreement about handwritings, mean ranks of agreement about judges, about agreement among writers or judges about handwritings. Now, my dear friend, if you want to write, you can have a remark here, no problem. Or otherwise, you could have put a star here, because it is significant at 0.01 level, where chi-square is significant. Or otherwise, you need not to put anything, then you need not to have. If you do not want to talk about the significance, then we will not talk about the significance. I will say that from table 4.20, it can be seen that the W value is 0.52, which is average. Which is average, or even you can say high, no harm. Which is average also, you can say, no problem. So it indicates that there is a significant agreement among raters of handwriting. And if you want to say significant, Sunita, you do not understand anything. In correlation, I told you if it is 0.5, it is average. Oh God. Now, if you want to use the word level of significance, then you have to use the chi-square value. And chi-square value is significant at this level, then W value is significant at that level. If you want, you can do it. Do you want or you do not want? Do you want or you do not want? If you want, then I have to use the chi-square. Then I must use here the word chi-square. I can insert the table. This is chi-square. And here the chi-square value, you can see. Chi-square value is 23.339. So 23.34. And it is significant at 0.01. So I can write here that it is 23.34. And I can put a double star. If you want to have one more column, you can have, I don't mind. If you want to put a double star, you can put a double star and say significant at 0.01 level. And then I can say from table 2, it can be seen that the W value is this, and chi-square value is 23.34, which is significant at 0.01 level. And now you can see. Now here degree of freedom is 9. Why? Because there are 10 participants. So 10 minus 1 is 9. So you can say with degree of freedom is equal to 9. Sunil, if you want to say it is significant, because there you can say it is high or it is average. But if you want to say it is significant, then you cannot do without chi-square. If chi-square value is significant, then W is also significant at that level. So that is why the chi-square, I'm not interpreting chi-square, I'm only mentioning the chi-square. So I'll say which is significant at this level with DF equal to 9. Now it indicates that there is a significant agreement among raters of the handwriting. Thus, the null hypothesis that there is no significant agreement. There is no significant agreement among raters. Okay, I'm sorry, I can write like this. There is no significant agreement of handwritings among raters. This is a better way to write. So there is a significant agreement of handwritings among raters. So the null hypothesis, let us say what actually I wrote here, that there is no significant agreement about, this is okay. I have written it, that is all right. So that only. So the null hypothesis that there is a significant agreement of handwriting among raters. Is rejected. So it may be said that there is average agreement of handwritings. There is an average agreement of handwritings among raters. Or you can say, it may be said that the raters, the agreement of handwriting, the ratings of agreement among handwriting among raters is average. You can put it like this. It may be said that there was average agreement, that it may be said that that raters that the agreement of handwritings among raters, that the agreement that the agreement of handwriting that the continue. So now I was saying that you can also write like this. It may be said that the agreement of handwriting among raters is average. So therefore, it is up to you. So this becomes my finding. You can write this or you can write this. That there was an average, that there was an average agreement of handwritings among raters. So you can write anyone you like, and that becomes your finding. So this is the one example I have taken. Do you want any other example? And if yes, what will you? No, Kishore, you cannot find out whose agreement is better, because it gives you the overall rating. So you cannot find out which judge or rater rating was the best. You cannot find out that. It's not possible. I can once again show you the steps, no problem. Now see, this is the data which you have entered. That you have the 5 judges. So you have the rating of the 5 judges. The first person, the first participant, his rating is this. This is the second participant, his rating. There's the third participant, fourth, fifth, sixth. So these are the ratings. Now I go to my analyze, and then I go to the non-parametric test, and I go to the K-related samples. And I click it here. Now, here is a Friedman. This is the Kendall's W. I have to click on the Kendall's W. And you can remove the Friedman. And then I have to shift only the participants rating, not the participants data. Because each judge has rated each participant. So participant data you have to shift. And then you can say, okay, and this becomes your finding. So therefore, this is how you can have your findings. So this is the finding. So Acharya, we cannot say which participant, which judge is rating, not participant is better. You can't say participant is better. Because it is the judges. Hello. एक सेकंड मैडम, मैं वेबिनार करूं, मैं कंप्लीट कर लूं, फिर मैं बात करता हूं. So therefore we cannot say the participants, because here it's not the achievement of the participants, it's the rating of the judges, and you want to see whether there is an agreement or there is no agreement. And in this case it was average agreement. If you want, I can take another example and with another data. Do you want? Let me now are you able to see this particular one? Are you able to see this particular data or not? Sunil Gawande W is significant because the chi-square value is significant. So you cannot find out directly whether the W value is significant or not. You can find out whether W value is high or low. So here the value of 0.52 of the W, whether it is significant or not, the chi-square was computed. It in the SPSS program, it is already there that if you want whether it is significant or not, then it immediately gives you the chi-square. Okay. So therefore you have to see the chi-square value. If chi-square value is significant, it is significant. It is not significant, it is not significant. So let me make some changes here only. Suppose this is the one. And now I will analyze. So I go to analyze. I go to non-parametric. And then I go to K-related samples. I have already shifted, and now here is your chi, the value. Now you can see now you can see now here very less agreement. Very less agreement, and chi-square is not significant. So that means at that time, when I took that data, then there the agreement was 0.52. Now here the Kendall's W is 0.32. So there the agreement was better than this agreement. So let us make more changes in that table, and let's say hello. Just wait, just wait, just wait. I'm in the webinar. Let me first complete and then I'm coming. Okay. Now let us, you see that judge one, when he's judging the participants, you say here it is 8, here it is 8, here it is 9, here it is 9, here it is 7. Now the judge 2, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 9. So therefore here, if it is like this, say, let us see, suppose it is 8, 8. Suppose here also it is 8. Let us just see and what happens. Here it is 8, 8, 8, 8. Here also 8, 8, 8, 8. Here also it is 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Here also it is 8. And here also it is 8, 8, 8. Here also let us say it is 8. Here also let us say it is 8. Here it is 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Here also suppose it is say 8, 8. Suppose it is like this. Let us see and what is the result now. Now you can see. Now just see, the Kendall's coefficient is 0. The Kendall's coefficient is 0 here. Why? Because it's a perfect agreement. There is no disagreement at all. So let us have another one. If suppose I do like this, that it is 7, it is 6, it is 8, it is 7, it is 8. Okay, fine. It's a 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. It is 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it is 9, 7, 8, 6. All right. It is okay, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. It is 9, 8, 7, 5, okay, 8, 9. Let it be like this. 9, 8, 7, 5, 5. It is 8, 7, 5, 9, 6. It is 8, 7, 9, 5, 6. All right. Let us now say it is this and it is K related and it is this. Now you can see, because it was the same rating was there, the rank was same. So that means there is perfect agreement in there. Now, in this particular case, you see here it is ranks are coming different and low, and the chi-square value is not significant. So that means there is a very low agreement among the raters because the value is 0.18. 0.18 means around 0.2. So not a very strong agreement here. So this is how you can find out, and it is not significant because agreement is very small. So this is how you have to Prashant, you cannot find out the relationship. Prashant, John, you cannot find out the relationship. You have to find out the agreement amongst the raters, amongst the judges. Relationship is between two variables. So here I am not trying to find out the relationship. I'm only trying to find out, see, in the court, in High Court and Supreme Court, you know, many times when the judgment comes, if there are 5 judges, sometimes you think, you say that all 5 judges, they agree. But sometimes out of 5, 1 judge doesn't agree. So he gives his own verdict. And decision is because on the basis of the majority of the judges, the 4 judges, they agree to the same decision and only 1 judge disagree. So therefore here judgment is in the favor of those 4 people, whatever they have said. So in the court also you are using this thing to find out whether the judgment is there or judgment is not there. My dear friend, there is nothing you cannot talk of better. If hypothesis is rejected, is not rejected. Not, you cannot say hypothesis is not rejected is better and hypothesis is rejected is better. No, there is nothing like that. Who told you? At least I have no idea. You cannot say that hypothesis is rejected is better or the null hypothesis is not rejected is better. This is wrong. My dear friend, you cannot do that. So here only the agreement, not more than that. So Acharya, there is nothing like Either your null hypothesis is rejected or it is not rejected. You cannot talk which one is better. You can't talk like that. Okay. So any other question you want to ask? Otherwise, I am stopping it here today and we will meet tomorrow. And tomorrow, we will be talking about this. We will be talking about the Concordance Q. It was Kendall's W and now it is Concordance Q. So therefore, you can study and then come prepared tomorrow and we will have that. So thank you very much. Stay safe, keep learning.